Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile consumare alcolici solo nelle apposite aree. Grazie.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. We survey Milan's famous Curva Sud, one of the truly great shrines of the beautiful game. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The formidable Lothar Matthäus, the man who, perhaps above all others, sums up what is great about German football.
Yeah, he was a machine of a player, one with a fierce will to win, and no one will forget his exploits in 1990.
When the Germans were quite clearly a cut above everybody else.
Yeah, largely thanks to him, and I think he was the driving force in the knockout stages. The game against the Czechs in Milan comes to mind.
Oh yeah, it was attritional. They were missing key players, of course, but they won it by the odd goal scored, naturally enough, by the man himself.
Yeah, and the penalty, fittingly. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And he's managed to get rid. Knocks it out wide. Here's the ball in, and that's been well dealt with. Makaleli. Milan still without a single shot on target. And it's Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming. Messi. And that interception was most necessary. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Beckham. Chance for the header! Benzema showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Pirlo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Over to the left. Chance to break. Kaká. Rummenigge. Kaká, Rummenigge, and here's Neymar, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Played out to the right, and it's Beckham. Benzema. And it's lofted through. Real chance! Goal! Milan! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Milan take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Nesta. Vieira takes control of it and he's on the move. Milan leading by 1 and looking very comfortable on it. And they can counter here. Rummenigge. And Messi! He's gone direct here. Brilliantly cut out. Messi!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Beckham. Messi. Shot could be on. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the action is back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Vardiol. And it's Pirlo. Oh, he's burst through! Rummenigge. Rummenigge! And the ball's come loose here. The keeper passes the test.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
This is their second corner of the game. Nesta attempts a clearance. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lobbed in behind. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vieira. Messi. Lovely ball into space. In comes the cross.
Milan making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Messi tries to get it clear. Rummenigge. Oh, that's a key interception. Kaká. Neymar. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gets his pass away. Makalele spots it and intercepts.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Benzema. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11. Cambio di giocatori.
Gvardiol. Moved forward and quickly so. And here's Roberto Carlos. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are.
Goes in for the header! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pinged towards the front line. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Shot at goal! It's in! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read. Beckham standing over it.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now the counter. Mateus. And now the breakaway. Fiddles it through.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Messi. Lasciano il campo per... Attenzione, un cambio.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Nesta gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball. Could move up a gear here. Mateus. Just 5 minutes remaining now. It is just a question of running down the clock now.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Nesta. To Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. Laid out to the left flank. He's tried one! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Neymar is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And time is up. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch. Just one between them. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Milan really have a team of the right chemistry, Peter, and it paid off handsomely here. You won't find any test tubes in this bunch.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di usare gli appositi cestini per la raccolta differenziata. Grazie.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. The San Siro, for so long Milan's fortress, decorated top to bottom in the colours of the famous Rossoneri. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Luis Figo, now there's a class act.
You can't disagree with that.
Well, he loves to roam across advanced midfield positions, but his most natural position is on the right side, where he uses a very clever brain to go and create.
And here's Neymar. Rummenigge.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
It's Figo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Figo simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Cleared away. Milan can counter promptly here. Nesta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's found a way through. Beckham with the cross. Sends it forward. Looks to clip it forward. Can he get onto this? And here's Beckham. He is through here. Goes in for the header. Goal, Milan!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining
Chance for the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Vieira. And it's Benzema. Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Beckenbauer. And Inter now could counter-attack. And it's Messi. Figo. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Neymar. Rummenigge. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has left him in a heap. Modric. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gets away from his opponents. And the shot! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Milan take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Roberto Carlos. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Pirlo. Milan looking to pass their way through. Figo. And they can counter here. Rummenigge. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And here's Figo. Good read, needed to be. Has a go! Oh, taken with style. Half-time imminent. What a time to score. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And there's the end of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Neymar. Gvardiol. Pirlo is herring after that one. And it's Nesta. Neymar. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Neymar. Nesta. Pressure already building up here. That's Beckham. Pirlo. And it's Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. And Neymar. Fiddles it through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nice little ball through. Spread neatly. Roberto Carlos. Looking to hit the front line. Modric. And that's been intercepted. Vieira. And here's the chance to counter. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Lasciano il campo per cambio di giocatori.
Modric. He's got away. Now it's Benzema. He's left his man. That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe. And the counter is on. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Beckham. Neymar. Milan finding their passes. Oh, good read. Throw in. Neymar. Vieira. No, he's had it nicked away from him. No foul, says the referee. A real chance to break. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vardiol. Nesta. Beckenbauer. Played out towards the right wing.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had a hit! Played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. And that's been won straight back.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Pedri. Real chance here. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Backward it goes. Moved forward and quickly so.
Inter need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Haaland. Haaland! Now it's Mbappe. Hit into the middle. Gets good distance on it. Shifted upfield. Oh, he's played it in low. Goalkeeper's ball. And that's that. Milan come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. Beckham taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan had a very simple tactic to implement, Peter, and they exposed their opposition with expansive incision. This is a performance that hasn't just got my approval. Listen.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Oggi i calciatori sono accompagnati in campo dai ragazzi della squadra di una scuola locale. Fategli un applauso.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. The San Siro, for so long Milan's fortress, decorated top to bottom in the colours of the famous Rossoneri. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality, but there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
The peerless Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules.
Looking tidy in possession here, couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Beckham, looking for the runner. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And it's Pirlo. And here's Messi. Benzema. Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Vieira goes sliding in. De Paul. Gets his pass away. Oh, super find. That's going to go a long way. And here's Neymar. Roberto Carlos is charging, shapes to shoot. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
The pass has gone astray. De Paul. And here's Neymar. And that is out of play. Beckham. Now it's Messi.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's found a way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Makaleli. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Neymar. De Paul. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckham. And it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Bastoni. Mbappe. Messi. Lovely ball into space. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos, looking to break out here. Oh, super ball! And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Milan going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on strength.
Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. No, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. That's really well controlled. The muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice little ball through. It's Benzema! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort. He just absolutely speared that in.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Milan grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It'll be a throw-in. Pedri. Oh, he's been flattened there. Referee has just said play on.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607 spettatori.
Now it's Chiesa. Mertens. There's a good bit of goal to aim at. There's the shot! A real chance to break. And it's Mertens. Oh, this is a great position. Chiesa. Beckham absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, played right into his path.
Carlos really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Lewandowski. And the counter is on. Over to the left. Now it's Chiesa. He is through here. Got a sight of goal here. And they're back on the ball again. Look at this. He's got the shot away! He scores! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Benzema.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And it's Beckham. Now who's going to be first to this? And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Lewandowski could move up a gear here. No, that's been intercepted. He could be in here. There's a good bit of goal to aim. Can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
Climbs up big! And that could come back to haunt them. Pedri. Makaleli. Gently done. Fiddles it through. Played out to the right. AC Milan could counter here. Rudiger can get it clear.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Now it's Pedri.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? He scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
2 up and very little time. And time is up. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che parcheggiare nell'area circostante lo stadio è severamente proibito. Siete pregati di usare le apposite aree di parcheggio.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. The San Siro, for so long Milan's fortress, decorated top to bottom in the colours of the famous Rossoneri. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Shot at goal! Early ball out from the back. Oh, they could break here. Threads one in. Now it's to Paul. He's lost the ball there, great tackle. Goes down, but nothing given. And the counter is on. And it's Benzema. Well seen, saw that coming. Roberto Carlos. And here's the chance to counter. Nesta simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's Beckham. Fiddles it through. Benzema. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Goes in for the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe. Cruyff. Beckham. And a header! Goal! Milan! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Shifted upfield, played out to the left flank, played through for the wide man. Now it's Cruyff, and here's Benzema. Now it's Beckham. Very nicely done. Beckham proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Beckham to take it as usual. And he's there to clear it. Good read, needed to be. Paris Saint-Germain can counter promptly here. And they can counter here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Defenders on the back foot. De Paul. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played out towards the right wing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Another chance from a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Header! Surely this time, no mistake! Two up and threatening to pull clear. Donnarumma did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Milan grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And he's onside. Milan, they're up to 5 corners now. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's had it nicked away from him. Rummenigge thinks one through. Benzema. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, what? Can he finish? And the ball, he can pounce on that. And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Donnarumma reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Decent hit! And it's in!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Modric, drilled in low. Beckham. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's Vieira. And here's Benzema. De Paul.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And it's played forward. Beckham. Ball driven towards the far post. And he just whacks it away. Chance to shoot now. Beckham. He's had a hit! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. And he was alert to it. Caught offside that time. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge. Oh, good spread. Beckham could try cutting inside here.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Paris Saint-Germain are making a change now. Pirlo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Great defending, strong and determined. Makelele. And that interception was most necessary. Spread out to the left. Vieira. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Gvardiol. Out to the right. Beckham. It's a pretty loose pass. Out to the left it goes. Chiesa. Interesting ball. He's scored! Back to within one! Interesting!
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And he's done it again! He's got his second!
Sostituzione per il Milan. Benzema.
Time for a change in personnel.
Lasciano il campo per
We have got ourselves a game
il
here.
numero 11.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Gets his pass away. Romario. Beckham. Flings in across. Looks for the finish. Chiesa. Looking for the runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lewandowski. There's the shot! He's got a goal!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Sharpness, swiftness, opportunism. A poacher's finish.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
We have ourselves a real game here. Chance! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. And the shot! He has done it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Plenty of room for the shot. Swept in. It's bounced out. It's in. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now it's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. And he's gone backward here. Nice sequence of... Can he put it away? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. All hands on deck for this one.
Paris Saint-Germain have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, it's Beckham. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And that has been cleared. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's tidy.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Makalele is there to heave it away. Good spot, he's seen the run. Milan have it back and they can go again. 4 extra minutes added on. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nesta. Oh, good read. Mbappe. Lewandowski. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Good, strong hand by the keeper. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Milan winners by the odd goal. It really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere seduti durante lo svolgimento della partita. Grazie.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. The San Siro, for so long Milan's fortress, decorated top to bottom in the colours of the famous Rossoneri. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Well, Peter, it really is quite amazing as to how this incredible man, Lionel Messi, keeps...
He's had a hit! Mbappe finds himself offside. Roberto Carlos. And it's Vieira. Now Pirlo. And here's Beckham. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. Could be danger here. Vieira. Oh, good spread. It's a pretty loose pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Zico. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. That's really well controlled. Great hit! And a second time! No, he got that all wrong.
Griezmann simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
Vieira. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Romario. Beckham. Pirlo. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And they can counter here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Gvardiol.
And it's Romario. Played out to the right. And it's Pirlo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's played him through. Pirlo. Messi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Played out towards the right wing. Kaka. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. And it's Romario. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And here's Messi. Roberto Carlos. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Milan, corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, they could be caught out here. Ball is over the line. Pirlo. Ball played for Zico. So who can spark this game into life? Zico plays a sharp little ball here. Messi. And it's Romario. Foot in. Pirlo with a definite foul there. Pirlo is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has...
Rummenigge! All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Chooses to go back, and a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos delivers.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Played out wide. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear. And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
Milan ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Milan can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
And now they can spring out of defence. Zico. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And it's played forward. Vieira. Beckham. Messi. Gently done. And he's cut it out. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Messi. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Poor pass that, sloppy. Oh, it's come loose.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
And now the breakaway. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Pirlo.
Beckham really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Rummenigge. And the counter is on. Oh, good read. Zico. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. And the keeper's got it again. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's left his man. He's made space for the shot. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Interesting ball. Hits one! Goal!
They'll kick themselves if that doesn't turn out to be the clincher. What a time to score.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Messi.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Oh, important interception.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Over to the left. That's a nicely weighted pass. Nice interception, well timed. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Inzaghi, and that interception was most necessary. And here's Inzaghi. Oh, sweet feet. Decent ball.
Milan certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Gets away from his opponents. Brilliantly cut out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Modric does well to get it back. And here's Inzaghi. And that will be the final act. Milan hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Romario taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good defence too, and their organisation and discipline has helped earn this win.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Oggi i calciatori sono accompagnati in campo dai ragazzi della squadra di una scuola locale. Fategli un applauso.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. The San Siro, for so long Milan's fortress, decorated top to bottom in the colours of the famous Rossoneri. And already we're underway here.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality. But there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
The peerless Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Shifted upfield. And it's Messi. Vieira. The pass has gone astray. Pirlo takes control of it and he's on the move. Benzema. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Mbappe. And that's a good shot at goal! And it's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Milan trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Beckham. Defending of the desperate variety. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a hit! He's scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
As simple as you like. Chance for the header! No, not the best of headers.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Out to the right. Beckham. And it's Vieira. Well, that is one way to stop him. Spread neatly. And it's Roberto Carlos. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's left his man. Goes for the header! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a decision to make, and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Great ball. Rummenigge! It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Rummenigge, he's shifting through the gears here. Benzema. Rummenigge, played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos attempts a clearance. Chance to break. Nesta cuts out the pass. Gets his pass away. Rummenigge gets flagged offside. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Played out to the right. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Now the counter. Good pressure, no shortage of purpose here. So what can they make of this? And it's Messi. Benzema already, of course, on the score sheet. Beckham. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Puyol gets rid without sophistication. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Beckham. Oh, super ball. Benzema. Now it's Mbappe. A real chance to break. Pirlo. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. He is through here. Beckham with the cross. Puyol is there, and he can get that clear. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. He's got away. Roberto Carlos. Here's Vieira. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Played out towards the right wing. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Puyol. And it's Scholes. Oh, that's well spotted. Pirlo. Nesta. And it's intense, this pressure from the front. Benzema. And it's Pirlo. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Pirlo. Here's Scholes. Pirlo. Messi.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.950 spettatori.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fiddles it through. Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Benzema. Oh, good read. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Oh, good spread. Beckham. Gets away from his opponent. Lovely feet. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. He's found the way through. Pirlo. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. Pirlo. That's Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Played out to the right. Beckham with the cross. And through to the goalkeeper. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And that's been intercepted. And the counter is on. Well, they've got it again. Roberto Carlos. Oh, incredible! Another own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Messi.
So, time for changes on
Benzema.
both sides, actually. Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Decent progress down the left. And it's Gascoigne. Look at the space here. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Modric with a definite foul there. Vieira. Out to the right. Mateus. Interesting ball. Beckham. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's frustrating. The pass just wasn't good enough. And it's Vieira. Mateus. Chance to finish. And that is great goalkeeping. And that into... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to...